Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Hara Hara Bole, Namah Shivaya, Vishveshwaraya Shiva Vishveshwaraya, Hara Hara Bole, Namah Shivaya, Vishveshwaraya Shiva Vishveshwaraya, Hara Hara Bole, Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Hara Hara Bole, Namah Shivaya, Gangadharai Shiva Gangadharai, Hara Hara Bole, Namah Shivaya, Gangadharai Shiva Gangadharai, Hara Hara Bole, Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Hara Hara Bole, Namah Shivaya, Hara Hara Bole, Namah Shivaya. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha, Tatsaviturvarenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurabhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurabhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Well, again, welcome to Mandir on a Sunday morning here in Jamaica, Queens, New York. It looks very nice, but it's -5 degrees Celsius, 23 degrees Fahrenheit. But anyway, it's nice, and the wind is not blowing. So yesterday morning you could hear it on the wind hitting the camera, and you heard a noise. This morning, as usual, let us be in that meditative mood, especially on a Sunday morning, that we can go to the temples, the mandirs, and so we have to do it anyway. And this is the temple, and we'll be worshipping earth, water, fire, air, and space in this temple. How beautiful it is. Put your mind to it. Expand your mind. Don't be confined to one mandir, a place, a building, because we have to expand to the point where we cover all of the universe. And our daily morning sadhana is just doing that for us. What I mean by that? That our sadhana should, our body start with our body, and then we relax it, we exercise it, and then relax it. And during that exercise, the mind is being controlled totally, and the breathing is controlled totally. And this is something that we have to learn that to do. We have to have a sadhana. You and I have to have a spiritual practice every day. Just like we get up and we go to school, we get up and prepare to go to work, whatever we do, householder, housewife, you have to have a spiritual practice. Otherwise, the day would not start properly. And you do that through the yoga asanas and then the relaxation. Imagine during this relaxation, you be exiting your body and going to the earth atmosphere. You're going way up there. This earth atmosphere where the gravitational pull is in the earth. And then after that, you'll be seeping from Mother Earth from all points into space. And then you you're getting into the place of consciousness. Do you know the universe is expanding at light years per second? As big as it is, this space, this universe, is continuous expanding so fast that the friction of the expansion is causing a bright glow. And that has been recorded by the Hubble telescope, I was telling you in the morning. So imagine that you're causing the expansion, and the effect of the expansion is you. So you are the cause and you are the effect. And think that you are there. And once you're there, this is the expansion you need. And then what will happen? You'll see how you will be, and we be a liberated soul. My dear devotees, with the help of Swami Parameshananda ji and all the experience that I had, I'm bringing it to you. And he would have recorded his experiences. And Swami Parameshananda ji, Guru Maharaj, you call him, he's so kind that he will come out of the murtis. He come out of his murti and he give an experience. When we do meditation like this morning, I was having my experience with him. You have that experience with him where he's guiding you and he's invigorating you and he's taking you out of the mundane plane onto the path of spiritual life. And in the Mundak Upanishad, Atharva Veda, there are two slokas that I like very much, where the Guruji, the disciple Saunaka, a descendant of Bharadwaj, he's asking the third descendant of Lord Brahma, Angiras, and the disciple Saunaka goes to the Guru and show reverence, because we have to show reverence to the spiritual master. And then he says, the disciple show obeisance, and then he asks the question, Guruji, and we should be asking the same question, Guruji, what is the one thing that I know? If I know, I will know it. That one reality. And the Guruji would have said, okay, there are two things to be known, my dear disciple Saunaka. And then he gave the sloka. Tatra para rik ved yajur veda sama veda atar veda shiksha kalpo vakaranam niruktam jyotisham. So he's telling the disciple, the Guruji is telling the disciple, hey, Saunaka, it's not the Vedas. This one thing that you talk about, it's not the Vedas. It's not the Upanishads. It is not the learning, the academic knowledge. It is not the astrology. It's not that. Because why? Why the Guruji is telling the disciple that? Because we with our body, we have to use it to go to that place where we came from. So the Guruji is delineating and telling, oh, that's not what it is. And then he goes to say what it is. Yattat agdesham agrayam agotram avarnam achakshu srotram tadapani padam vivum sarvagatam shushukshmam tad avayam yad bhutayoni paripashyanti dhaha. And the Guruji is telling it what it is. He's saying you can't go there with the five senses, because this thing, it cannot be perceived by the five senses. And it doesn't have a birth, and neither it cannot be destroyed. It has no lineage. Like, we said we are from the Gotra of Bharadwaj or like that, or Kashyap. No, it doesn't have that lineage. So you can't say, oh, I came from that. This is my ancestors. No, you can't say that. It didn't come from an ancestor. And then it goes to say that it does not have a quality like we have the four qualities in our body, Brahmin, Kshatriya, Shudra, Vaishya. It doesn't come from a caste system. And then it says it doesn't have hands, it doesn't have legs, it doesn't have feet, but it can walk, it can hear, it can do everything, but it doesn't have these physical features. And then it says it is so subtle, my dear Shaunaka, that today I want to tell you, look at this. It is so beautiful that we have earth, water, fire, air, and space here, right? But the subtlest of this is the space, because it sustains all that is created, right? But the space, we cannot describe it because it's so subtle. Subtler than that, oh, my dear Saunaka, is this consciousness. And when you come, and with the aid of a guru, and Angiras was such a powerful guru, Swami Parameshananda ji, we need a guru like him for us to take to that place. Because what happened? we know this yada yada hi dharmasya glanirabhavati bharata abhyutanam dharmasya taratmanam srijamyaham paritranaya sadhunam vinashachaya dushkatam dharma samstapanartaya shambhavani juge juge. That, Arjuna, I come down here, Krishna is telling, I come down here when things are going wrong. And he's come down here. This time he doesn't take a form, but he comes in the form of a COVID-19. You know why? Because it's setting us all in right places. Look, I'm hearing stories that because of the fear of COVID, people are staying inside. Well, you got to stay inside in the house, but better than that, if you can go inside of your being, and then you'll see how powerful you are. So this morning, this message of yada yada, and what the Guruji is telling Saunaka, that this thing is so subtle, subtler than space. And then yet Bhuta Yoni, from this womb of this thing, everything was created. Imagine that? That from the womb of consciousness, everything was created. And so beautiful. We have it here today. And today, this is my message to you. And take it. And here's another example. That too, because the disciple Saunaka, he wasn't understanding what the Guruji was saying. So he used an example. Think about the spider, or Saunaka, that the spider, from it has the webs, and it will go and decide where he wants to go and build his house. So he'll go and he's attached the web on one side. And this morning, look at the ducks here. Oh my God, and they're beautiful. Enjoy nature. Look how beautiful they are. Woo.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, the ducks are so beautiful. Look at this. On a cold day, look at them. They're enjoying themselves. They want us to give the food, but we can't give them the food because we will be destroying their lives. They have a pattern and instinct that when it's cold, they have to migrate. And they have to find their own food. And the food that we might give them is not good for them. So there's a big sign that says, no, you can't feed the ducks. How beautiful it is. Anyway, like the spider, like the ducks, the spider will make his web from that is coming from his body. And he doesn't have to go and get an architect. He goes and he decides, okay, I need to put one web there, one there, and then make a circle. And then he sits quietly, and then the flies will come, and or the insects, and he'll go and eat them. And then he'll get water to drink. Now, this is a comparison like that. And then when the spider is finished, he goes to another place. And this is like pralaya, because after this day and night of Brahma, day of Brahma, there will be a night, and everything will be pulled in back, just like the spider will pull in the web when it needs to go to a different place. How beautiful example. So this morning, let us think that all that is happening to you and what is happening with this COVID, this is all the workings of God. And then we got to come back to a simple life. Go to a simple life. And that will be your peace of mind. That will be your moksha. Because we don't have the opportunity to race outside and try to do living a fake life by enjoying going here and there. Let us take this example, what is happening to us. And like I'm saying this morning, we have the ability, humans have the ability to become gods and goddesses. We are there already. We just have to rediscover it. And what I mean by that is, we have to remove the layers of this body, mind, intellect, and ego. Because here it is, the 5 elements make up our body. It is from the senses are supported by the 5 elements, because they're coming from the 5 senses are coming from the 5 elements. They're received in the body by the 5 elements, and they go into our brain to form our mind. And then we don't react, we respond, meaning that we use our intellect to decide what we should think and what we should do. And that intellect is what is going to tell us to crush our ego. Abhiman. I am what I have. I am what I do. I'm a reputation. I'm different from you. Things are missing in my life, and I'm separated from God. This last one is the most killing one. We are not separated from God. It's our ego is keeping us away. And this, we have to destroy the ego, this Abhiman. We know we all have Abhiman, right? And this way we want to get it over with. With the blessings of Acharya there, let's do adorations to Guruji. Om Dhyana Moolam Guru Murti Puja Moolam Guru Param Mantra Moolam Guru Vakyam Moksha Moolam Guru Kripa. Adorations to O Lord Shiva. You've taken that form so we can meditate on you. We meditate on this lingam that you are so vibrant, this lingam we're looking at. Oh Pranavananda Swamiji, you took the form just like you are descendant of Lord Shiva, your manifestation of consciousness. This morning, let us lift ourselves up from the lower level of worship, the ritualistic worship, and let's meditate on you, and let us have that moksha liberation that's already in us. Help us to rediscover. Jai Gurudev. Adorations to the Christ, adorations to the Buddha. These are all manifestations of consciousness. Adorations to Mother Durga, adorations to Lord Shiva, adorations to Swami Parameshananda ji. Om Ayante Mayatma Jata Verastine Dasva Vardasva Cheda Vardaya Chashman Prajaya Pashubi Brahma Varchase Ananadhena Samedhaya Swaha. And we are doing adorations with that mantra to all the deities. Have a beautiful Sunday morning. Have no fear. Lift yourself from that sorrow, that sadness, that depression that you're going through, because you are gods and goddesses. Hari Om Shanti Shanti Hari Om.